Hi, my name is Mike or Avi. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween. Spoopy to all of you. Darknet, Roundup. Let's get into the video. I don't think I've ever used those words before, so maybe this might be a series or whatever, but we're going to discuss redo. We're going to discuss some very special characters. It is late at night here, but even at this moment, I can still recognize that these are horrible. They're not even ideas. These people aren't thinking. Now, what does require a brain is figuring out a good Halloween costume. These are my unicorn socks. I'm dressing up as a unicorn. That is right. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're dressing up as. Maybe a vegetable, maybe a bottle of Jack Daniels. This is for my steak tomorrow. But without further ado, we're first going to begin on the ClearNet. And there's plenty of these comments. We are beginning with Reddit. This is the Darknet community. Darknet Markets is not available anymore. It was banned. That's what founded Dread and a bunch of other places. But you still have some gems here and there. Coinbase pending longer than normal, and Dream sees nothing. So Mr. Running Out of Ideas with a Z is, well, he's breaking the first and primary rule, and that is sending cryptocurrency from an exchange that's tied directly to your name, because with Coinbase, you have to send an ID verification that, hey, it is Mr. Tony Lopez. And they look through it, they approve your application. Great. So if you're using Coinbase for multiple reasons, you're sending Bitcoin here and there, even though technically everybody thinks it's anonymous, it's not, because it is a perfect paper trail. It's just going to be a little bit easier for the IRS or any three-letter agency to track down who you are, where you're sending to, and lo and behold, oh, there's Dream, which, by the way, Coinbase bans anybody who's associated with these darknet markets. Now, maybe they don't get you the first time, the fifth time, the 10th time, but they eventually will. And they are familiar with these crypto addresses. It's not like they're stupid. I mean, they're one of the largest Bitcoin exchanges in the world. They've been in this for years. They are well aware of what's going on the deep web. So Mr. Headassery says, this is one of the dumbest posts I've ever seen on here. Get off of Dream if you don't know anything at all about what the fuck you're doing. Stop sending straight from Coinbase to a Dream wallet. So Mr. I'm running out of ideas is a little bit worried because he copy pasted the address from the market to Coinbase. It's been pending for more than 50 minutes now, which, by the way, isn't that long of a wait. People are freaking out, probably some crackhead or whatever. I mean, no offense, but guys, 50 minutes? Really? People should be freaking out over 48 hours, not like, oh my God, it's been less than an hour. The part that worries me is that Dream doesn't even see any incoming unconfirmed deposits. Now, with Coinbase, maybe they delayed it, maybe they canceled it, maybe they banned his account, which in a case like that, they are later discussing about this. I've done it a few times now. I know it's a no-no, but I've heard mixed reviews in terms of how many times people can do this. How do people send a Dream without paying tons of fees through filtering through wallets? Well, they kind of need to pay the fees. They're not huge, but obviously they're going to be a little bit more expensive if you're sending $50 compared to $500. But this guy says, Coinbase to Electromon, Tails to Market. Fees aren't that bad at all. Just count for them when sending your coins. The fees are only a couple bucks, which a couple bucks compared to jail time, definitely worth it. And if your Coinbase accounts get banned, someone asked about that question, you are able to recover the funds because Coinbase in most cases is nice enough for that. Unless you have like 50,000 bucks, in which case, good luck, because that's going to the FBI or something. We don't have to look far and wide. By the way, here are my stats. Thanks again for 71.2 thousand. Woohoo! Here we are in the comments section. There are plenty of these comments, but the first and the latest comment on a video of mine is from Leo Garcia. Now, Leo is super excited here. He commented twice in the past couple of hours. Can you use your phone for Darknet? On the Darknet guide, it is a little bit of an outdated guide, but I get that question a lot. And no, the answer is no. It's not that you can't, it's that you shouldn't. And there is a difference with that, but again, just don't. It is unsafe. And for specifically a market, if it's unsafe for all markets, it doesn't matter whether it's Dream, if Alphabet has a revival, whatever the fuck happens, you just don't. So that is enough comedy on the ClearNet. There are plenty of people admitting to their cocaine orders and that they have they're going to be celebrating MDMA, which I did show you in a previous video. I think it was a couple videos back. Guys, don't admit to anything illegal in the comment section. I don't give a fuck. But you know who does? The police. So we are on Dread Come to Puda. I'm still going to call it that, even though it's now Dread Validot. And there are a lot of links here today. What would Dread be? What would the deep web be without some scandals? Gangstas Paradise forum. If you're going through, essentially there's some people who are supporting DDW and Dread. There's other people who are supporting Gangstas Paradise, as in Gangstas Paradise himself and their team. It is a forum. Some people are saying, it's scammers. I don't want to get into the details, but there's a reason why Gangstas Paradise forum has a specific subsection for it on the subreddit Darknet. You're not allowed to discuss that. And this one has a couple negative posts, but we are on the front page and we see a advertisement for Nightmare Market. We see this. There was a post here, strange subreddit growth of 110 subs in a few days. But this is nothing compared to Wall Street Market on Dread. They have a couple thousand subscribers, but in a couple of days, it's pretty good, and that's due to the advertisements. Now, when I did go over to the market, it seems like it's still under construction, so I'm not going to judge, but the timing of the marketing, like, shouldn't you wait till it's finished to market? Anyways, problem with Coinbase. And we are on the deep web, and they're still discussing with Coinbase. This guy is a very fitting name, teach you how to trap. Bitcoin transactions are completely public information. Anything you're worried about them seeing can be seen by literally everyone for the rest of the time. And this guy's just going into the whole, well, I probably didn't launder my coins correctly, so can they find my other transactions? Which, yes. And if you scroll just underneath that, you have a gem here, dealer using my address as a return address. So let's go into this. So I got some really strange looks at the post office yesterday. This is from Sad Panda. I've had the same post office box for years and they never suspected anything, but a vendor who isn't even in the same city as me used my address as both the recipient and the return address. Is this some sort of genius stealth strategy? They didn't put a slip in my box, so when I said I was expecting a package from a friend, they found one, apparently sent by myself. They were acting pretty strangely. And this isn't the first time it's happened, it's the second. Seems really retarded to me, and I've used the markets for 5 years. Another person says, sounds retarded. Another one, find a new guy, this dude's retarded. Retarded vendor. Retarded. And one person asked maybe it was a mistake copying and pasting, but even so, if it was a mistake, it should have been fixed before it's sent out. But Sad Panda says, no, it's not a mistake. This is the second time. The first time I assumed it was a mistake, but since this was the second time, the postal worker treated me with a lot of suspicion when I went to pick it up. Oh, that vendor should be put out of business, or he should learn very quickly, but don't do that. Horrible OPSEC fucks up your entire operation, or you're just a dick who wants it to get everybody busted. And we are going to end this video off with guide to picking the best privacy coin for the Darknet. Now, you guys know Monero is a little bit safer than Bitcoin, but unfortunately, Monero had some anonymity issues last year. Well, over the past year. So there's nothing new in this article, but Stephanie69 posted a phone number This guy's like, don't put your fucking phone number up. Delete that. Jesus Christ, are you trying to get arrested? So there's two possible case scenarios. Either, yes, they're trying to get arrested, or two, just occurred to me you might just be putting up the phone number of someone you hate, which is, let me tell you, extremely petty and over the top. I agree with that comment by the Archbishop cum dumpster. People who do that, they can go fuck themselves. But oh man, today was an interesting day with all the strange little comments and stories. If you miss Darknet markets, maybe head on over to Dread. You can find out some comedy every now and then. And we shall see you guys tomorrow, or 2 days from now, or 3 days. But if you're interested in cryptocurrencies, check out my secondary channel. Link is in the description below. See you guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for 71,200. I'm going to be doing an in real life meetup, most likely at 75,000. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Don't make me regret this. No, I'm sure I'm actually going to meet a couple cool people. It's going to be a crypto meetup. That's what I'm going to title it. So yeah, let's get to 75,000.